thinking a delicious roast dinner is beyond your capabilities, we say, think again.
As a self-proclaimed professional foodie, mother of two, Ivey Levy is out to teach basic kitchen survival skills to the culinarily challenged, and she's come to the right place.
I was going to say, took the words right out of my mouth.
From ivysinmykitchen.com, please welcome Ivey Levy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
And we really appreciate you decorating our kitchen in pink
fabulous.
and purple. The colors, we like them.
Those are my colors.
Yeah, she's mildly obsessed with pink, right? Just slightly.
Just a little tiny bit. It's my favorite color. It's our company color. It stands for all things good.
Now, you offer cooking classes. You actually go into people's homes and give them individualized lessons?
I do. I teach people how to cook in their own homes using their own equipment. That way, when the lesson is over, they have no problem duplicating what they've just learned.
Right.
Okay, so she says it's not going to be a hard task to learn. I'm concerned, though, because, I mean, I'm not the greatest.
This is easy. Anybody can do this. Roasting is one of the easiest and most efficient ways of getting a meal done. It's high heat. It goes by quicker. It has intense flavor, requires very little work, and if you're smart, you can do it all in one pan.
All right, so what are you teaching us? Yeah, what are we making today?
Well, today we're going to focus on roasted chicken,
Okay.
roasted rack of lamb, and the essence of roasted vegetables.
And you know what I find so funny is that Ivey told me before the segment that the roasted rack of lamb is actually her fallback. When she doesn't have anything to cook, it's kind of like, what can I pull out of the freezer to make really quick for dinner?
And just
it's that
so
easy.
you know,
It really is.
and it should be with a French tip, is that right?
Well, if you're going to serve at a party and people are going to be picking them up with their fingers, Frenching the lamb is a wonderful idea. And if you purchase your lamb at the supermarket and you bring it over to the nice guy with the white coat and say, would you French
What's
this,
Frenching?
please?
What's Frenching the
French is
lamb?
when you remove the layer of fat and tissue from the very tops of the bones. So when it's sliced, you can pick it up by the bone.
Because ordinarily it would just come, there would be just a layer of fat sitting there.
Correct.
Okay.
And
All
if
right.
you have that layer of fat and you're just serving as a regular rack at home, there is no reason to remove it. It's wonderful flavor. It protects the meat while cooking. If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it. But there's no reason to try to remove it
So when you
yourself.
have your millionth, what is it, your brunch that you like to do, just French them. I like the Frenching.
I'll do that, and I'll think of you.
I bet you will.
So let's get started. What do we do?
Well, let's start with the roasted chicken.
Okay.
The roasted chicken is one of the most simple, classic recipes. It's very difficult to screw up.
Okay.
What I like to do with roasted chicken is to start with a clean, rinsed, and dried chicken.
Okay.
I also like to choose what vegetables I'm going to use in advance. This is basically carrots and potatoes. Even though it looks beautiful.
colors. I mean, it's gorgeous.
This is the time of year. You should be going to your farmers markets. This is what's there. Purple potatoes,
You just get
red
different
carrots,
variations of them.
Different variations. The kids are more excited about eating them. The husbands think it's really, really cool. And different and colorful makes for more
Do
exciting
you
eating.
use them, are we cooking them at the same time together, though?
Absolutely.
Okay, so.
One thing that's good to know is that when you are using your vegetables with a roasted chicken, you want them in large pieces.
Okay.
Roasted chicken goes for 1 hour, and the vegetables need to be large enough to be able to cook in that time but not turn into nothing.
Okay.
What we do is we start with the roasted vegetables, or the vegetables to roast.
You put them in your giant pink
Put them in
bowl.
a giant bowl.
Talk about this oil, Ivy, because this is your special oil. You call it the magic oil?
It's called magic oil.
Okay.
And it is a flavored cooking oil. It has intense seasoning, garlic and herbs.
And you say so good.
So good.
That it should be illegal.
It should. It takes all the guesswork out of cooking. For the culinarily challenged specifically, it has a built-in alarm, so it tells you when the pan is ready. When you smell magic oil in the pan, your pan is the correct temperature
But
to
it's
add the
also been
food.
seasoned to perfection, so there's no added seasoning that you need
don't
once you use
need to season your food. And look,
it.
so
That is
easy.
my kind
just
of oil,
add
honey. I'm
it.
using it on everything.
Okay.
Shake that
You
out.
just put it in there.
That's it.
Shake it out.
Okay.
I'm going to use
Oh.
some gloves.
wears gloves
I
in
really
the
kitchen. I love
recommend using gloves in the kitchen.
I do too. Can we have some?
Absolutely.
I'm trying to help you. There we go.
Keeps things.
I'm trying to learn. Joey's going to be so proud of me if I learn how to nail this.
Don't you touch
chicken.
that chicken with your
Okay.
bare hands.
Oh no, she did.
There you go. Okay, there we go. Gloves.
Okay.
Okay. Start with a little bit of oil.
Okay.
Just rub it on.
Okay.
I really am not going to be doing anything. I just want to wear the gloves.
Just
Just in case I throw it at her.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it?
and place it. Oh no, not done yet. Place it right on top of your vegetables.
Can I ask you a question?
Then yes.
Sometimes people, my mom, I used to see her put like slits in it. You don't really have to do that.
You don't need to. If you want to insert some flavor, under the skin, like butter, goat cheese, herbs. People do that.
Okay.
I'm very lazy. I like all my stuff on top of the skin. So it has the oil. This is a little bit of kosher salt.
Okay.
This is our own seasoning called Sticks and Buds.
Ooh, what's
it is
that?
a basic mixture of thyme, rosemary, chives, and parsley.
Wow. Nice.
And this is called Rub All Over. It's basically garlic salt, paprika, cayenne, and
hold off on the rubbing, Fontaine.
I know, Greg.
No
wait
rubbing.
Just to pat
No
it
need to
down.
rub.
Pat it.
No, we're done.
That's it?
We're done. That's it.
And then we would put it in the oven. How long would you bake this?
You stick it in the oven on 420 for 1 hour. And when you do, watch this. Magic of television.
You better watch. You ready? Ready?
Okay.
1,
Here we go.
2, and 3. Ready? Ta-da! It goes in the
we were
oven.
too soon. We should have counted to 5.
All right, take your time. And then you said an hour.
In an hour, it
Look at
looks
that.
like...
Is that the same for the lamb? I love it.
This.
She closes it with her foot.
With
I
her
can't
foot.
stand it.
It's
It's too much.
fantastic.
Look at
That
that.
looks great. You just have to
Perfectly
touch
cooked.
the chicken,
I
don't
have
you?
to touch the chicken. Whoa.
Now
What
listen,
is this?
you really took this and your passion and you made this your career and your
did.
life.
I
right?
did. I love food. It's my passion to cook. It's my job to make it simple. I found that when I became a mother, most of my peers didn't cook. We were used to delivery or getting taken out for dinner, or our moms cooked. And most of my peers really weren't able to feed their families. So if I was able to show them how simple and easy it was to do it, it would be easy for them to do and they would repeat it.
And it's a similar thing with this,
the
right?
rack.
With
The
lamb.
rack of lamb really is my go-to. I keep them in the freezer. They take a very short time to thaw, and 25 minutes to cook.
And that's it.
And tell
that's
us
it.
about the cauliflower,
It's so
though, 'cause
fancy.
you didn't use food dye or anything. It just
I
looks
did
like
not.
that. You bought it like that.
This is
Colored
what I'm talking-
cauliflower is something new that I've seen in the market over the last couple of years. It is not dyed. It is not artificial in any way. It naturally grows
Our
like that.
producer, Kate, said when she walked out here, said, my kids would actually eat this stuff now.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. This is nothing more than cauliflower because it's purple, it's orange. The children do eat it. They're curious. They think it's funny, and they're interested. It makes a difference. Fun to look at is fun to eat.
Now, quickly, just talk us through this real quick so
Yes.
at least we can let folks know how to do it. Do you do the same thing? You put the magic oil on here?
Exactly the same as you just saw.
And then lay the rack
You
of
would
lamb on
dump-
top.
You would do that.
Magic oil.
Look at that.
Okay.
That is
Perfect.
magic.
I love
Remember,
the magic
you
oil.
It
can check
magically
out-
makes you a better cook.
You can check out iveysinmykitchen.com for these recipes. You can just come to our website at WTNH.com and click on the Connecticut Style link. And you just put that on top. You stick it in the oven, and you have a finished one in there, too?
Pop that baby out of here. I'm
well,
gonna season
actually,
it.
wait. I was going to say, we're not finished. Would you season it for me, sweetheart?
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit of magic oil.
Okay. A little bit of magic oil. I'm cooking this for you, Sonia.
Thank you.
A little
Fontaine.
bit of kosher salt.
Did you just say thank you? You said that really loving.
Yeah, I meant it. I did. Listen, Desiree's going to finish this up, but don't go away.
Sticks and